Hello guys, Cody from Korubi-Kun Japan here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about my overall experience in Japan. The next video will be on why I went, but for now we're going to talk about the whole experience as a whole, and I'll probably gloss over some other parts because I want to make other videos on those. So that said, let's get started. So my overall experience in Japan was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. It was a whole different experience. I got to experience an entire different culture. And a more rushed version of it, because again, I live out in the countryside, and going to like a big city like Tokyo is honestly a big change, and it was really surprising, especially since I did a lot of firsts there. Like I got first time on a train, first time at Japanese language school, first time in host family, first time, all this different stuff. Just yeah, it was really a fun experience, experiencing all different types of stuff. Like I got to experience the rushness, like the rush hour on a Japanese train. That was just horrifying, and I got to experience a lot of firsts there. And honestly, I was never really bored while I was there. There was always something to do, and that was a big part of it. I've always been doing something there, or if I wasn't doing anything, I'd probably just be sitting at home, either like doing homework or watching YouTube or making a YouTube video, like editing. Then if I'm not, then I'm usually out and about walking around. In fact, when I was down there, that's the most I've ever moved. I've walked around every day, finding new places. Getting lost was a big part of it. I loved getting lost there, despite the fact that not knowing how long I'll have to walk for and until I find my destination. But it was always so much fun to go, let's get lost somewhere, and maybe find new places, find new restaurants, or find new stores, and maybe just find a new neighborhood. It was a really fun time, and there was just a lot of stuff I wanted to figure out. And I got to experience a maid cafe over there, which I'll talk about later, which was a really cool experience, to be honest with you. That was a really interesting experience. And then again, the Japanese language school stuff, that was also really fun. Got to meet lots of people, and I even know the YouTuber there, which surprisingly enough, what's his name again? Oh my god, I think it's like the Future Gadget Laboratory or something. If you're watching, I'm not sure if you subscribed to my Japan channel, but if you're watching, then tell me you're correct in the comments, because I haven't seen you upload in a while, and I kind of forgot in your name. Sorry. The host family was also very fun. It really was a fun time, and the host mother was very nice. The rest of the people there just kind of ignored my existence, which was honestly weird. They didn't really pay attention to me. I didn't really mind either. I didn't really pay attention to them, except for this one guy at the end of the trip where he was like overly social. And I caught me by surprise, and I was like, "Oh, hey, how's it going? Okay, yeah." I have to focus on trying to not mess up my words and actually speak clearly, because again, they're not really good at English, but they can understand a bit, and I also try to speak Japanese with them too, just so that I can hold a little bit of a conversation and hopefully, talk to them. Wait a second, I just kind of realized why they probably didn't talk to me. Maybe it's because they didn't know any English, and they were actually probably pretty nice people if I tried Japanese with them. Maybe next time I see them, if I ever see them again, I'll speak in Japanese to them, but who knows. Going to Akihabara for the first time was honestly an amazing experience. Remember when I went to the maid cafe? Well, that was in Akihabara, and Akihabara was just amazing. There was so many good anime shops. I got to go in there, even electronic shops like Big Camera, Yonebayashi Camera. Like Big Camera and Yonebayashi Camera are the main places that we usually go, since I like technology and I like all the stuff they had there, especially Yonebayashi Camera. That was also, is it Yonebayashi or Yonebayashi? But it was a really fun store to go to, and because they had a lot of stuff there, and I was like, oh, this is cool. And I like just to walk in there, look around, Didn't buy anything, but I'd look around. And also, I actually bought some Japanese manga when I was there too, so there's that. I went there, I went to a store called, what was it? Book Off. Yeah, Book Off. Yeah, that was a good store. It was a secondhand bookstore in Japan, and honestly, it was really cool. It was like really close to my house, to like where I was. Well, not my house, but where I was like staying at. It was really close, and I would just walk down the street and just go look for some manga if I wanted to buy it. And since there was like a really good deals on some manga, like 7 or like something volumes for like $5, and I was like, dude, that's like the price of 1. So I was like, yeah, I'll get 7 for the price of 1. That's an amazing deal. Then after that, I kind of realized, okay, I got 7 of these volumes. I think I gotta buy them all. In which that started into like a big chain of events. Next, the food I ate when I was there. That was also, I didn't eat much sushi actually. I ate, the majority of my food either came from homemade food like fish, lots of rice, and I think curry. I ate a lot of curry, and a lot of fish, and a lot of rice. Yeah. Actually, I ate rice almost every day. Actually, though, for 5 weeks, I ate rice every day, and I still love rice. Curry is the main meal I ate, the convenience store curry, to be exact. Sometimes I would go treat myself to some good cocoa curry, like tonkatsu curry, and that was really nice. That's really all my experience. I guess it was a really fun time, and I experienced a lot of stuff. I loved walking around and going to Ikebukuro, going to Akihabara, going to Shinjuku, going to a lot of different places, exploring around the place, and going to arcades, you know, all this different stuff. I loved going to the arcade. My first time in like a big arcade, like, you know, the ones at the movie theaters, I went to those, but like going into like an arcade, just like a big giant arcade there, like it was like so many floors. It was amazing. And crane machines, I love crane machines. I spent like a lot of money, like way too much money on those crane machines than I should have. Just let's slim that out there. And I guess I should talk about the plane ride too, because that was my first time going international, and the first time go like a long haul flight by myself. And speaking of which, the first flight really by myself, which was that one, and that was a big experience too. And wow, that was great. You know, that was a fun time. And it was really interesting, and it was really complicated, and I was really confused, but I got through it, and I can safely say I like traveling now. And I especially plan to travel back to Japan whenever I can. Probably after college, but yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll talk about why I went in the next video, but I didn't want to do my whole experience video, and I think this video, or this take, which is like the 7th take, is honestly the best one. I just talked about a bunch of my experiences, and I think that's nice. So yeah, with that said, guys, please leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to notify future videos, and I'll see you next time. Johnny.